Bradley from LGBT Northern Ireland. It's okay. I'm delighted to be asked to speak here today and to inform you of some of the disadvantages and inequalities that people who are lesbian, gay, bisexual or transgender living in Northern Ireland experience. Now, just to set the context and to give you some information, it was recently announced by the UK government that they reckon 7% of the population are lesbian, gay or bisexual. Now, if we relate this to Northern Ireland, we're looking at a population of over 120,000 people. So that's 120,000 people who are lesbian, gay, bisexual, and bear in mind that is not counting transgender. Now, although the figure 7% has become available, measuring or quantifying the LGBT, and that's a name that's used to shorten the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender community, but trying to quantify the community would be extremely difficult for a number of reasons, but primarily people who are lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender in Northern Ireland still don't feel comfortable or safe enough to be who they are. So with that in mind, it's about remembering that people who are lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender are found in all sections of the community or in all parts of life. We all eat the same food, we wear the same clothes, we have the same jobs if we're lucky enough to have a job, we all go to the same schools and colleges, but people who are lesbian, gay or bisexual are treated very differently. We're in a society now where people who are lesbian, gay, bisexual and transgender have more protection, but we still need to ensure that the continuous development of government policies happen so that no one suffers prejudice or inequality because of who they love. On Tuesday past there, the 29th of April, the Stormont Assembly debated its third motion on marriage equality within the last 18 months. This motion once again was not passed. Now, granted, attitudes towards people who are lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender are changing, and this is to be very welcomed. We're still witnessing experiences of discrimination and isolation to be all too very common for people within the community. And although LGBT communities are becoming more visible throughout Northern Ireland, there's still a massive lack of understanding around the experiences that the LGBT community experience. Did you know that people who are lesbian, gay, bisexual or transgender are more likely to have problems with alcohol or more at risk of developing alcohol or substance misuse than our heterosexual neighbours? Did you know that people who are lesbian, gay, bisexual or transgender are at a higher risk of developing ill mental health than our heterosexual neighbours? Did you know that Northern Ireland has a blood ban on gay men giving blood, yet 70% of the blood that comes to Northern Ireland is from the UK and they don't have a ban on gay men donating blood? And did you know that there's still an increasing number of homophobic incidents being reported to the police, but yet increasing numbers of these incidents still not being reported? Now, our homophobic problem is widespread, but we can change it. We can make a difference to the lives of people who are lesbian, gay, bisexual or transgender and their families living in Northern Ireland. We could be supporting people and changing lives if we all worked in partnership, if we all challenged stereotypes, if we all accepted that people who are lesbian, gay, bisexual and transgender are mothers, fathers, sisters and brothers too. If we increased the range of support services that was out there, if we educated and trained our professionals on the inequalities and disadvantages that are experienced by the community, if we developed a more concentrated effort to secure safe social spaces, and if we all promoted acceptance, it's my view, and I truly do believe, that if we could start those 7 small ripples, we would create a wave of change throughout Northern Ireland. Thank you.